It's December, and we are already busily preparing for next year's Laurent-Perrier Chatsworth garden for Chelsea 2015. At 460 square metres, it is about 2.5 times bigger than a normal Chelsea garden. For the last few weeks we've been searching the grounds at Chatsworth to find suitable rock to use, and now we're building a full-scale mock-up of the entire garden at the Crocus nursery. The garden is so complex that we don't dare build it for the first time at the showground. Each rock can weigh up to 3 or 4 tons and needs very careful lifting. Graham and Mark have spent the last few months working out the details of how to build the garden. It's time well spent because when it comes to the show, we'll only have a matter of a few days to position about 300 tons of rock. Graham has spent a lot of time with Dan Pearson and his team understanding Dan's vision and ensuring that any questions can be ironed out now rather than at the show. There's still quite a lot of work to do, but you can already get a sense of the scale and the drama of the garden. There are about 100 rocks in all, and the real skill is to try and position them so that it looks like nature's done it all herself.
See, the turf, Peter, is probably going to have quite a lot more influence than I was thinking, because it's probably going to go right the way through that, and then there'll be pockets of planting in amongst it, and then some turf around the back, and then this will be heavily planted. But it's already the planting spaces are beginning to get diminished, I think, by the need to see the rocks, and I think it's just what it's about. I think Peter's point about the water being right on the edge is a really valid one, because we need to feel why it's kicking around the corner. And that's just great.
Tell me a bit about what we have here.
This is a very exciting moment. We've just come down to the Crocus yard, and this stone behind us, last time I saw it, it was in piles up at Chatsworth, and it's now been assembled into the strata that we want to build up for the base of the garden. And we're now able to walk around the garden and imagine the space and start to see it for real. And that, I think, is a tremendous luxury ahead of producing the garden at the show, because we're able then to really understand where we need our key plants and our trees, and how the water's going to work around the space, and how people are going to experience it from the outside looking in. This is something I've never done before at the Chelsea Flower Show. Usually you're making something right there and then on site. So this is the first, and something which is giving me a lot of security in terms of knowing how I'm going to be approaching the planting. The guys have done an absolutely beautiful job with this stone, and I think it's already got a lot of energy in it and power, and we want it to have some drama for the garden, and to be able to take people's breath away and transport them from the showground. And you can already see that happening in the space we've got behind us.